The agency sales model within the automotive industry is in many cases already in an advanced stage of implementation, often being run concurrently with existing sales models. However, for OEMs, with that development comes not only the tangible burden of asset ownership, but also the ownership of processes and workflows that previously were being supported by the dealership. Both OEMs and the dealership have to evolve people capabilities and skill sets to address the new sales model. And it's here that the ProfitAbility suite of tools, simulations, and gamified learning opportunities can help address those skill set gaps. The ProfitAbility dealership simulation provides an in-depth look at the operation of a dealership. The simulation helps provide insight into the interplay between financial KPIs, customer acquisition, customer satisfaction, and customer retention. As the agency sales model starts to be implemented and rolled out further into the field, we're going to see an increasing amount of focus on customer-driven metrics.
We developed the dealer business simulation 6 years ago to help our dealer-facing staff develop empathy with our dealer network. Many of our dealer-facing personnel were experts in the area that they were working with our dealers, but knew little about other areas of the business, so maybe they were good with parts, but hadn't got much experience with used equipment. The program's been a great success, and this way of learning by actually playing the game gets great engagement from people, so they get lots of learning but have some fun as well. And we ensure a follow-up 6 weeks after the course so that they are able to demonstrate how they've used the learning in their role back at their dealership. We've recently expanded the program to include dealer personnel as well as JCB personnel, and they're getting a much better understanding of the whole business that they work in rather than just their own specialist area. So areas such as the use of credit limits that are really important to their business.
The simulation that we provide is pretty close to their day-to-day life in a dealership. Of course, it's not real life, and the simulation never can be, but it's pretty close. Secondly, and really importantly, it's very tactile. So rather than sitting and listening, the teams are actually touching and feeling. They're moving chips around on a board. They can feel and see the consequences of their actions. It's really competitive and great fun.
That was very interesting to see how one decision has so many impacts on the CSI, on the quantity sold, on the counting, and all the points around the company.
Fantastic to meet and have some in-depth conversations with people from across the business that I wouldn't otherwise get exposure to. It was fantastic dealing with a wide variety of KPIs and statistics that needed to be completed, that all had interrelational aspects to it. This is going to be fantastic to take away into my day-to-day role that isn't directly related to the dealer business, but is heavily reliant on business analytics and understanding the knock-on impact and cause and effect of different decisions and outcomes on the wider business. The dealer business simulation has been a really challenging yet rewarding and enjoyable course. The experiential learning style was really fantastic because we moved from a point in month 1 where we were struggling with the complexity of the interrelational element of all the KPIs and all of the different elements we were looking at. As we moved through the different months of the simulation, we were encouraged to reflect on our learnings, and the experience from previous months allowed us to be more analytical in what we were doing, as well as be able to predict better what might be coming, which allowed us to build a really profitable and high-performing dealer business within the simulation.
The key thing that makes PBS games different from our competitors is the social, experiential and game-based elements. This means that we bring people together from different functions to learn from each other and with each other. It means that we are able to recreate very accurately the precise scenarios that they're facing back at work. And it means that we pit them against each other, working in teams competitively, so that they feel a level of pressure that matches their real jobs. This means that once they have experienced one of our games, they are equipped to perform back in their real jobs.